I feel like someone is missing, but no, we are complete.
I can move back if it makes the room a bit more balanced.
Oh, it's fine, like you want. That's fine, perfect. So find a seated position of your choice. Perfect. Great. So in this yoga class, I want to focus on the root chakra. Not sure if you've already done that, so I thought, why not try that out? It's the Muladhara chakra, and it's sitting just at your sacrum where you're sitting, and it's also a lot about grounding your body to the floor. It's also sometimes nice to practice that outside. I wasn't sure if it's gonna rain, so I thought we might stay inside. And for that, you can first close your eyes, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Feeling the connection to the ground. Feeling the support by Mother Earth. The root chakra is also a lot about security, feeling secure, feeling grounded, secure in your body. And while taking in inhalation and an exhalation, maybe imagining that underneath your legs there are roots coming into the ground, making you grow taller and taller, lengthening the back. Imagining being a plant or a tree, feeling all the points of your body on the ground. Trying to deepening our breath with belly breathing. And on the exhalation, we always want to lock our Mula Bandha, or root lock. The Mula is at the base of our torso, and we kind of try to contract the muscles around the pelvic floor. So with the inhalation, you inhale into your belly. With the exhalation, you try to bring the navel to the back and contract slowly but gently your Mula Bandha inside. With the inhalation, rise your belly. With exhalation, slow contraction of your Mula Bandha up to keep the energy into your body. Releasing with the inhale. Locking Mula Bandha with the exhalation. If that was your phone, maybe try and put it on silent mode. And if you're not 100% sure how the Mula Bandha feels, it is as if you had to go to the toilet, for example, and you try to hold it. So you try holding it and lifting it up. So try a few more rounds with this. On the exhalation, we contract our Mula Bandha up. And on the inhalation, we release gently. Mula Bandha can also be used throughout the practice. If you're in postures like Warrior 2, because it also gives you kind of stability and a calming effect. It also enhances the energy and concentration. Now, if in your practice, maybe also try using the Ujjayi breath, creating that sound in the back of your throat, but breathing through your nose. Bringing the chin slightly back. Elongating the neck and the spine. And then slowly find your way back into the yoga shala and come in to a tabletop position. With the inhalation, open your heart to the front, open your gaze upwards. With the exhalation, rounding down. Inhale up. And exhale, rounding. Inhale, open up. Bring the shoulder blades together. Exhale, rounding, bringing the navel up and down. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale, opening up. And lowering down into child's pose. Inhale, roll up, tabletop. Exhale, let your hip fall to the mat. Inhale here. And exhale, round back, child's pose. Do that in your own rhythm. With the inhalation, you roll up into tabletop. With the exhalation, let your hip fall down. Inhale, open your heart center. Exhale, rolling down, rolling back, child's pose. Doing 2 more rounds. In your own breath, opening up, shoulders back. Exhale, rolling back, child's pose. One more time. And take a moment in child's pose, connecting to the ground. And maybe you can feel your Mula Bandha also here while you exhale, contracting. And with the inhalation, you let go of that contraction. And then slowly roll up, tuck your toes under and find your way into the first downward facing dog. If you want, you can walk the dog by bending one knee and the other. Activating the hands and the feet into the mat. And then find stillness in your downward facing dog. Inhale, lengthening your back. And exhale, staying in this posture. With the next inhalation, bend your legs, look to the front of your mat, and step or jump between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the back. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rise up your hands over the head. Exhale, hand in front of the heart center, Samastiti. Inhale for Sun Salutation A, rise up your hand. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump your legs back and lowering down, Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chest, chin. With the inhalation, upward facing dog. With the exhalation, downward facing dog. Taking 5 breaths here. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, deepening into the posture. Inhale. And exhale, roll your upper arms inside so that you imagine as if you were hiding your armpits from your neighbors. Inhale here. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale for 5. Inhale, bend the knees, look to the front of the mat and step or jump between your hands. The inhalation, halfway lift. With the exhalation, forward fold. Inhale, rise your hands up all the way. Exhale, hands in front of the heart center. One more time like this. Inhale, rise your hands up over the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step or jump your legs back, lowering down, and do your vinyasa. Taking 5 breaths here. And on your next inhalation, bend your knees, step or jump in front of the mat, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rise your hand up over the head. Exhale, hands in front of your heart center. Sun Salutation B. Inhale, sit back, open your heart. Utkatasana. And exhale, lowering down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands into the mat, step or jump back, and flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, rise your right leg up. And exhale, step between your hands, opening up Virabhadrasana 1, bringing the heel at the back to the mat. Or if you feel more comfortable, you can always use high lunge. The inhalation, elongate your arms. With the exhalation, come a little bit deeper. Inhale, activating. And exhale, lowering down your hands to the mat. Step with your right leg back and flow through vinyasa. The next inhalation, rise your left leg up. With the exhalation, step between your hands and opening up into Virabhadrasana 1 or high lunge. Inhale, activating until your fingertips. And exhale, lowering down. Yes. Taking one more breath here. And with the exhalation, lower the hands down, step back into plank and flow through vinyasa. Staying here for 2 breaths. Inhale, plant the hands very much into the mat, specifically the thumb and the index finger. Rolling your upper arms inside. And with the next inhalation, bending your knees, looking to the front of the mat and stepping or jumping to the front. Inhale, rise up, sit back, Utkatasana. And exhale, hands in front of the heart center. One more time. Inhale, sit back, rise your hands up, Utkatasana. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands into the ground, step or jump back into and lower down Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. Inhale, rise your left leg up. Exhale, step in between your hands, opening up your body into Virabhadrasana 1 or high lunge. Squaring the hips to the front. And with the exhalation, lowering the hands down, stepping the left leg back and flowing through a vinyasa. Activating the hands, engaging the hips up, taking one more breath here. And with your next inhalation, bend your knees, look to the front of the mat and step or jump between your hands. Folding forward with the exhalation. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sit back, opening up your hands, Utkatasana. And exhale, lengthening your arms, bringing the hands in front of your heart center, Tadasana. Lift legs, yes, perfect. Inhale, rise your hands up over the head. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step or jump both of your feet to the back. Flowing through a vinyasa. or skipping the vinyasa and directly finding your way into downward facing dog. The next inhalation, rise your right leg up. With the exhalation, step in between your legs, opening up into warrior two. So open also up the heel to the ground, opening the hip to the side, activating your belly, and looking over your middle finger in front. Staying here, lowering the shoulders down. And with the next inhalation, you can extend your front leg. Bring the back leg a little bit closer. We want to come into Trikonasana. So with the inhalation, you bend forward. With the exhalation, you lower down. Imagining having a wall on both sides of your body. So it's not so important to go as deep as possible, but rather staying on one line. Yes. Very good. Taking deep inhalation. If possible, gaze up. And then slowly, with the exhalation, bring your upper body up again. Then bring the heels to this side of the mat, both, yes, perfect. Bring the hands into your hips. And with an inhalation, we activate and lengthen our core. With the exhalation, we want to come down, bending forward. Place your hands between your legs. And with the inhalation, we try to always lengthen our spine. And with the exhalation, we try to come a little bit deeper down. You can also put your hands on the side of your ankles. Try to push yourself a little bit more into the posture. Then we slowly release the posture. First, bring the hands back into your hips, lengthening the spine, and then slowly, slowly come up again. Now we interlace our fingers behind our back, extending the shoulders together, bring the shoulder blades together, and then we want to flow down again with our body. Very good. Trying to bring your hands over your head. Yes. Taking one more breath here. And one more breath down. Inhale, slowly release this posture. Bring the hands to your hips and rise up. Now open the left foot to the back of your mat into warrior two. Look over your middle finger and maybe shortly have a look at the back of, like the back arm, and also lift it a little bit higher. Yes, perfect. Release your shoulder blades. Yes. And then with the next inhalation, you extend your left leg up. And bring the right foot closer. We come into Trikonasana, so bend forward with the inhalation and bend down with the exhalation. Imagining again the wall behind you. Yes, very good. And try remembering breathing in those postures. You can also try and use the Mula Bandha. And slowly come back up, release the posture, bringing both feet to the front, to me again. Inwards, yes. Or no, looking to me, yes, perfect. Now we bring the toes outside. And with the inhalation, we rise our hands up. With the exhalation, we bend our knees and bend also our hands into cactus. Arms. Inhale, rising up, lengthening the legs. Exhale, lowering down, hands into cactus. A few more times. Inhale to rise. Exhale to bend down. Inhale to rise. Exhale to bend down. 2 more times. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bending down. Inhale, rise up. And 1 more time. Exhale, bend down. Inhale, rise up. Come into Warrior 2 at the front, showing to me. So, yes, perfect. And then windmill your hands down to the mat. Coming into plank position. And either find your way directly into downward dog or flow through one vinyasa. Well done. Then also find a child's pose if you need that. Or you can also stay in your down dog. And then, if you're child's pose, maybe find your way back into downward facing dog. And we want to step the feet slowly but surely to the front of the mat. Bend your knees and maybe bring the hands into your elbows to the side and wiggle from side to side, yes. Letting also your head fall from side to side. And then release your arms and vertebra by vertebra you can roll up into standing. The inhalation, shift your weight to the right foot. With the exhalation, open your left leg over the right knee, and we want to bend forward. Bring the hands in front of your heart center, and if you want, you can also bring them onto your leg. Also in those balancing postures, you can try using Mula Bandha with the exhalation. Contracting, lifting up inside. Taking 1 more breath here, flexing the feet. And with the next exhalation, find your way up, taking the leg towards yourself, interlacing the finger at your knee. The inhalation, rise your left arm up. With the exhalation, we want to come into balanced twist. Either look to the side or to the back where your hands are. You can stay here, or if you want to go further, you can try grabbing onto your toes and try extending the leg. And then slowly releasing the posture, bring the foot to the ground, shaking both of your legs. And we'll do so on the other side. So shift your weight to the left side, bring your right foot over the left knee, flex your feet and slowly bend your knee, bend your left leg. And you can put the hands to your heart center, or you can lower the hands down to your leg. And if you have the arms on your legs, you can push the knee a little bit down, feeling the opening of your hip. With the exhalation, thinking about Mula Bandha again. And then slowly rising up your body. Bring the knee towards yourself, interlacing your fingers at the knee. Bring the leg more to yourself. Inhale, rise your right hand up. And exhale, opening to the side. Gaze is towards the sun or to the back of the room. Either stay here, or you might want to grab onto your toe and extend the leg to the front. And then slowly bend your knee, let go of your foot and shake out your legs. Very good. Then we come into Malasana, so we bring the feet a bit to the side, the toes look to the side of the mat, and we lower down into Malasana. Bring the elbows into our knee and the knees against our elbows, trying to lengthen our back. Feeling the connection of the feet on the ground. And then, if possible, you can lower yourself down or take a hand to help yourself, coming onto the ground. I want to come into the forward fold, so bring your legs to the front, shift your buttocks to the side and up. Lengthen your spine. And with the exhalation, we fold forward. And also in this posture, think about Mula Bandha, contracting between the pelvic floor, the muscles. But just a gentle contraction with the exhalation. With the inhalation, you kind of bring the navel a little bit inside. And exhale, contract the Mula Bandha. Feeling the touch points to the mat. Grounding yourself. And slowly release the posture, rise up again. Opening your legs to the side as much as possible. Shifting your buttocks also to the side again. And for some of you that might be already enough. But if you want to go a little bit more down, you can also first bend your knees here. Sometimes you overstretch them here. And then slowly trying to release to the front. Either bring the hands to the front or try grabbing onto your toes. Try closing your eyes and breathe into this posture. You don't have to go so far. And then slowly release, come back with your back up. Bring the legs to the front of the mat again, shaking out your legs. Now we want to also open our hips a bit, so we bring the feet together, not so close, but a little bit further away. Then we round to the front and want to bring our hands like through the legs. And then let your head go rounding. In this posture, we really want to feel the rounding and the letting go. Feel how with every breath you're able to let the knees fall a little bit more to the sides. And maybe from outside it's not even possible to see, but just tiny, tiny bits. You also release your body a little bit more down. Taking 2 more breaths. And then slowly releasing the posture, bring the arms out of your legs, rolling up. Might as well want to open up your shoulder blades, bring the shoulder blades together, open your heart center. And exhale, bring the legs together and bring the hands underneath your legs and roll down to the mat. Bring the feet up and we want to come into happy baby pose. So bend your knees Bend your legs to the side, flex your feet, and from inside out, you want to grab onto the outside of your feet. And in this posture, try and bring the lower back onto the mat as much as possible. The feet are pushing into your hands while the hands are pushing into your feet. And with the arms, you want to press the knees a little bit to the side. And if you want, you can also roll your back from side to side. And then release the posture. You can come into a twist of your choice, either with one leg to the belly and then a twist, or with both legs to the side. Cross-legged is also fine, yes. And think about bringing also the shoulder to the mat. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release the posture and come onto the other side. Now slowly release the posture, and you have one more last minute to do one last asana of your choice. It can be a bridge, shoulder bridge, or a shoulder stand, but it can also be just lying on the ground, putting the feet together and the knees to the side. And if you do a one-sided pose, maybe come to the other side. And if you're ready, come into your Shavasana. Letting the feet fall to the side, maybe opening up the legs a little bit. Letting the palms look to the ceiling. Resting the point between your eyebrows. Letting go of your jaw. Shavasana. Slowly find your way back into this yoga shala. Deepening your breath. Moving your fingertips and your toes. And maybe also rotate your ankles and your hands. If you want, you can stretch your hands over the head. Maybe you need to yawn. Very good. And then with closed eyes, find your way to the right side. Giving yourself a little moment here. Hugging yourself. Feeling how touching your arms can feel very good and warming. Grounding you to the ground, to the floor. And then slowly but surely, with your eyes closed, find your way into a seated position. Lengthening your spine. And then bring the hands in front of your heart center. Lower your chin a little bit. And feel the connection to the ground. Feeling the stability you have in your seated pose. Taking a deep breath here. And out. One more deep inhalation through your nose.